Hey guys, it's Olivia and welcome back to my channel. So I'm in a different position now, as you can see. Lovely. So today is the chapter excerpt. I'm going to be reading about a page and a little more than a page. So it'll be fun. Trigger warnings. Kidnapping. I can't think of any way else to say that. Just kidnapping. Kidnapping is a thing. That's a big part of this book. So without further ado, here's your chapter excerpt. Thank you guys so much. Okay, and Merry Christmas, Happy Holidays, whatever the heck. So, here we go. Chapter 1. Where am I? Mabel? Mabel groaned. Her eyelids were heavy, and she yawned. She tried to cup her hand over her mouth, but for some reason, her arm wouldn't come up to her face. She groaned again. All she wanted to do was slip back into the folds of unconsciousness that so beckoned her. Bricks dug into her back, and she moved to the side. Suddenly, she realized she was sitting upright, not laying down like she had thought before. Her head was leaning against her chest. Why am I sitting? Mabel? There was the voice again, except it was sharper. A lump formed in Mabel's throat, her chest tightening. What is going on? She asked herself. She tried to lift her arms to stretch, but then realized her wrists were weirdly restrained behind her. Her heart pounded inside her chest, the sound pulsating in her ears. Mabel! Mabel opened her eyes fully at the voice now, finally recognizing it. She looked up beside her and found her friend, Apollo, staring at her. His hazel eyes were knife-sharp and filled with crisp annoyance. Mabel took a deep breath, feeling her heartbeat slow at the sight of her friend. Thank God, I was trying to wake you. Apollo's eyes suddenly softened, and all past annoyance was gone. In fact, Mabel almost forgot it was there in the first place. Mabel swallowed. Where are we, Apollo? What's going on? Do you know? Apollo shrugged, and with a start, Mabel noticed his wrists were chained behind him. Those chains, in turn, were attached to a wall. Mabel tried to twist around to see her own restraints. Through her peripheral vision, she saw her wrists were in a similar predicament, chained behind her so she couldn't move them. She looked back at Apollo's wrist and noticed his watch wasn't there. Judging by what she had seen before, she was sure hers wasn't there either. Her chest tightened, and her head started to swim. She couldn't contact anyone without her watch. Apollo's voice brought her out of her thoughts. I have no idea. Apollo took a deep breath, his eyes narrowed. I think we were kidnapped. Kidnapped? Mabel echoed, tipping her head. That couldn't be right. She was just in her biology class a moment ago. She fished through her memories, trying to retrieve anything that she could use to figure out how she got here. Her panic intensified when her memory came up with no results. She couldn't remember anything pertaining to this kidnapping. What happened? She thought to herself. Her eyes filled with tears, and her breaths became shorter as she turned back to Apollo. She cleared her throat, forcing her thoughts out of her mouth. Apollo, Mabel said, looking him in the eyes. Her breath came in short pants, her chest heaving as she tried to take a full gasp of air. What do you last remember? And that's the part, all I'm reading to you, because I want you to read the rest of the chapter. And it's a really good chapter, I think. And that's about it. I'm sorry for any background noise or anything. And yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. Merry Christmas, Happy Holidays, and I will see you in another video.